They say mathematics is just numbers, just formulas, just symbols on a board, just something to pass and move on from. But nobody talks about what it really demands. Nobody calls it discipline. Nobody calls it resilience. Nobody calls it the quiet decision to attempt the question again after getting it wrong the first time. Especially here, where light fails, where resources are scarce, where doubt is louder than encouragement. And yet, we still calculate, we still attempt the proof. Because beyond the numbers, there is something bigger, something stronger than fear, something that says, keep going. We solve not just for X, we solve for ourselves, for our future, for the Africa that believes in numbers and people. They have never studied during a power outage. They have never watched a student hold a candle in one hand and a calculator in the other. In this part of the world, darkness is not a metaphor. It is 7 p.m. without electricity. It is a generator coughing outside the window. It is reading integration while mosquito debates your concentration. Mathematics for us is not just numbers. It is a lantern. A small, stubborn lantern refusing to go out. When the light fails, we derive. When the noise grows loud, we integrate. Because hope is not loud where we come from. Hope is quiet. Hope is a student writing an assignment after failing it twice. Hope is let X be when X looks like hunger, like tuition, like uncertainty. Every equation begins with the unknown, so does every African dream. The unknown is not the enemy, it is the beginning. We approach limits, not to stop, but to see how far we can go without breaking. We integrate broken pieces into meaning. We transform expressions into possibility. And pi does not end. Not because it is confused, but because it is infinite. And maybe that is us. Unfinished, unfolding, expanding. In a continent where systems sometimes fail, mathematics trains minds that do not. It trains us to see patterns in broken economies, to model flaws before they destroy homes, to create solutions that do not need foreign permission. This is not about 3.14. This is about persistence. Because every time you solve an equation, despite the odds, you are proving something greater. That structure can rise from chaos. That logic can outlive limitation. The same mind that can solve for X can solve for impact. When you feel overwhelmed, remember, limits exist. When you feel small, remember, exponents exist. When you feel stuck, remember, transformation exists. When you feel like stopping, remember pi. It keeps going. And in a place where stopping would be easy, we keep going too. Mathematics and hope are not separate subjects. They are twin flames. One sharpens the mind, the other strengthens the will. Beyond the numbers, we are becoming. We are rising, and that becoming is hope. Happy Pi Day.